lighting change. There we go. Hey. What's up, everybody? Figured it's my birthday. I get to play whatever I want today.
Ticket to the West Coast. Now it gives them a stand-up routine in LA. I don't need you to work for me, 'cause I'm alright. I don't want you to tell me it's time to come home. I don't care what you say anymore, this is my life. Go ahead with your own life and leave me alone. Never said you had to want from me a second chance. I never said I was a victim of circumstance. I still belong. Don't get me wrong. And you can speak your mind, but not on my time. And I don't care what you say anymore, this is my life. Go ahead with your own life and leave me alone. Keep it to yourself, it's my life. Keep it to yourself, it's my life. Hey everybody, yes, welcome in, welcome in. Can you guys hear me? I feel like I'm not very loud in the house, but no, I'm not. No, I thought, Katie, I might be low in the house, but that's, you know what you're doing, and I don't. It's true. Everybody happy after last week's 8-hour show? We made it. Yes, I will always work a Muppet. Another 90-minute show. Tom thinks it's only going to be 90 minutes. But then we usually start stretching things out, thinking we need to fill more time. And then we'll get to the game. Tom's giving tours of the studio now, as if he didn't have enough to do. Well, everybody's lover, everybody's brother. I want to be a lifelong friend. Crazy as a rocket, nothing in my pocket. I keep it at the rainbow's end. Never think of money, I think of milk and honey. Grinning like a Cheshire cat. I focus on the pleasure, something I can treasure. Can you picture that? Can you picture that? You're going to start hearing this song and go upside down twice. I think that's what's going to happen. Let me take a picture, add it to the mixture. There it is, I got you now. Well, really nothing to it, anyone can do it. It's easy and we all know how. Now begin changing, mental rearranging. Nothing's really where it's at. And now the Eiffel Tower holding up a flower, and I gave it to a Texas cat. In fact, there is nothing that you can't do. Yeah, even Santa Claus, he believes in you. Beat down the walls, begin, believe, behold, and beget. And be a better drummer, be an up-and-comer. Can you picture that? Can you picture picture that. You ever notice how this sounds like? Dance your cares away, worries for another day. Let the music play down in Fraggle Rock. Can you picture that? Down in Fraggle Rock. I don't know, that's where my brain goes. I'm going to see the Fraggles in May. They're going on tour, if you didn't know. Or they might be on tour. Yeah, the Fraggles are on tour. The Fraggles Live. I got tickets. I'm going to see it. If you were wondering if Sabrina was going to be in a costume today, you can keep wondering. It's a normal occurrence. That is the whole jest. That's our only gimmick tonight. It's my birthday, so it's going to be filled with a lot of piano music and 90s dad rock. That's probably what. With a little love and some tenderness, we'll walk upon the water, we'll rise above the mess. With a little peace and some harmony, we'll take the world together, take it by the hand, 'cause I got a hand for you. Where to you? Will you let me rub with you? Hold my hand. I want you to hold my hand, and I'll take you to the promised land. Maybe we can't change the world, but I want to love you the best that I can. Yeah, I think I got one. And we have time, so why not do it? Never mentions the word addiction. Inserted company. Yeah, she'll tell you she's an orphan after you meet her family. She says she talks to angels. They call her out by her name. She says she talks to angels. They call her out by name. Yeah, some black crows. Yo, am I on? Say something. If you guys can hear me in the chat, let us know. I think we're back. They are. We are back. It's from nonfiction, so it has to be true. That audio is back. Are we going to start? Does that mean we're going to start the show? It does mean we're going to start the show. unscrupulous, filled with doofuses. This is news for us. Thursday night's a must. This is what we call the dumbest.
Starring Tom Corliss and Nicholas Cicero. Yay!
It's time to wake the choosers, time to unmute the mics. It's time to watch some bullshit and we call it News Tonight.
Watch Nick attempt to read stuff. Watch Tom yell he's right. Sabrina's a manatee and Rob's high as a kite.
Why do we always come here?
There's nowhere else to go.
This is worse than Runaway Railway.
Why don't you shut up, Joe?
So now let's get things started.
I know you get things started. We're late, so get things started. It's the most unscrupulous, filled with doofuses. This is news for us. Thursday night's a must.
This is what we call the dumbest show.
I don't like this.
The show. Tonight, the National Weather Service issued a fire watch for Central Florida, including Disney World on March 5th. It wasn't for natural reasons, though. It's because it was in case I remembered that it was the 5th anniversary of Runaway Railway. Burn it to the ground. The reward for the Garden Graze at Flower and Garden, a tour of several vegan or plant-based items. The reward is a dairy-based dessert. I don't have a joke here. It's just really stupid. I don't understand. And for Disneyland's 70th anniversary in the Esplanade between Disneyland and DCA, you won't be able to miss a contemporary 50-foot sculpture of Sleeping Beauty Castle because it's taller than the real one. You've read WDW News Today. Now it's time for WDW News Tonight.
Live from WDWNT Celebration near the Walt Disney World Resort, it's WDW News Tonight. Tom Corliss and Nicholas Cicero. Tonight we play Disney Decade. A recap of 6 dates from WDWNT, the dating game. You know how that went. Let's do that. The wonderful world of psychotic comments, the music of Piano Rob, and more. I'm Nicholas Cicero. Now here's your host, Tom Corliss.
Thank you very much. Hello, I'm Tom Corliss, and I did a lot more than Graze yesterday. 54 items. Oof. Doing great. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and if you're enjoying this nonsense, you can leave a super chat here on YouTube. Your donations will be used to put a few more topiaries in Communicore Hall. It's kind of empty again. Anyway. Nick, how's it going?
So far, so good.
Other than all of our televisions in here are frozen.
It's all right. I know what I look like. We're good.
Rob, happy birthday, Piano Rob. We decorated a little.
We did. Look at this. I got a fake piano behind me.
Don't mess it. You ruined it. Now it's all messed up.
It's not messed up.
Lori spent hours on that. She's coming to fix it. She's With Gelatoni has balloons, piano balloons.
Yeah. Look at that.
They just blow up musical notes.
Great.
There you go. Well, happy birthday. Rob, how'd you celebrate today?
Today we had an easy day. Allie and I had brunch with my parents, and then we just basically took it easy. But it's been a fun week. We did Topolino the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the soul.
I did. Tom recommended the sole, and it might have been one of the best fish I've ever got in any restaurant.
And you shouldn't take a soul recommendation from me because I don't have one. So.
Hey.
I don't know, that's what my former employees have said.
And yeah, so it's been a good week.
That's great. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for being here for your birthday. It's kind of like being in jail for your birthday.
It won't fall on a Thursday for a while, so we'll be okay.
Rob's already looking forward. He's like, at least it'll be like 5 years.
At least.
5 or 6 years ago. Anyway. I don't know how calendars work. I don't know. When would it be on a Thursday again?
It depends on the leap years mess it up because it's going to skip one now and then.
Yeah. All right, I'll be dead by then. That's fine. Anyway. What, for all these, I had 2 festivals this week. You think I'm making it? Oh. Anyway. Should we? I ate 100 food items in 4 days. No thanks. Should we do the news? News. I'm going to assume the logo has dissipated. I can't see.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, whatever. Disney has released the official guide and more information for the 70th anniversary of Disneyland Resort. Beginning May 16th, 2025, and running through summer 2026, the Disneyland Resort will celebrate happy. What happened to the inclusion key? Why are we leaving out all the other dwarfs? What? Why are we celebrating one dwarf? Every other week is good. So 298 was good. 299 was bad. 300 was good. 301 bad. Next week is going to be great.
Good.
Next week will be great, yeah. Anyway. World of Color Happiness will transform Paradise Bay nightly and feature a lot of the Muppets. In fact, there'll be Boys to Men will lend their legendary R&B vocals in a rendition of Rainbow Connection. Boys to Men? Why not just call this World of Color Eat to the Beat? Starship was the other music. Starship with Mickey Thomas. Who else is in this World of Color? I don't know. Meanwhile, this is real. Joe the Legal Weasel will guide more than a dozen of the Muppets in a special pre-show to World of Color. And any guests who take out their weasel illegally will be asked to leave the park. Also, this is another weird one. Fitz, frontman of the namesake Fitz and the Tantrums, will debut a new original song in the show titled Makes Me Wanna Move. The Tantrums will be left to the Muppets Courtyard in June. We had a political joke in there. I won't do it. Makes me want to move. I was going to say anything in the news this week. Anyway. Disneyland will debut a new character cavalcade called the Celebrate Happy Cavalcade. What a name. This will be the first ever at Disneyland to feature Duffy and Shelly May. And guests from Asia are already sitting on the curb for it. The mats are down. They sent the other one off to get a hot dog. They're already seated. Carthay Circle Restaurant at California Adventure will also be decked out in 70th colors, and in the evenings, the exterior of the restaurant will invite everyone to celebrate happy during a special moment filled with music, lights, and projections. Yeah, they'll project a trolley going past the building. Oh, too soon? Abraham Lincoln will be aboard the trolley going by the theater. Meanwhile, in It's a Small World in sunny Mexico, Miguel and his trusted alebrije Dante from the Pixar film Coco will join the children of the world in song beginning April 25th. Does this mean the theory is real that all the children in the ride are dead and went to heaven? Is that what that means? You've never heard that before? People think the end scene is heaven because it's all white and sparkly and kids are singing in harmony? Because that couldn't happen in the real world, especially not now. Anyway. The American children are yelling at the Ukrainian ones now. I don't know.
To be fair,
you have none of the lightning lanes. You have none of the lightning lanes. I have all the lightning lanes.
To be fair, Tom, you already warned people that today's show is...
What was that?
To be fair, you already warned people about today's show.
Oh, don't worry. We're coming for the Catholics next.
Goodness.
Don't worry. It's a show for everyone. Oh, man. Let's start offending people, shall we?
Let's do it.
As part of the fun of the 70th... Oh, my God. I've been.
We're sorry.
They're coming to get us.
Sorry.
Sign.
This has now been renamed the Theater of America. As part of the 70th anniversary, Better Together, a Pixar Pals celebration will return to the streets of California Adventure. This delightful daytime parade is filled with the incredible music, dynamic and colorful floats, and more than 24 favorite characters from Pixar films, including Luca, Turning Red, Up, and more. Unfortunately, though, the float for Win or Lose has been removed and replaced with the Pope-mobile from Cars 2. The Pope-mobile from Cars 2 will go down the route. Anyway, should put Abraham Lincoln in that to keep him safe. The Disney Plus Pixar series Win or Lose introduced the first openly Christian Disney character in 20 years after they canceled a transgender storyline. Yeah, we reported on this and got a community note on Twitter from those angry at the headline. But the best they could come up with was that there was one Christian Disney character in the last 2 decades, Pope Pinion IV, the Pope-mobile from Cars 2. So let me get this straight, people on X. Trans people don't exist, but the Pope-mobile in Cars 2 was a Catholic. The ultimate irony, people with a transmission exist, but not trans people. Jesus Chrysler. Oh. You know, there's probably more openly religious characters in the Cars universe, but they have to go through the catalytic converter. I can keep going with these. What do we got? The Immaculate Combustion, the Prophet Tosif. I don't know, if we keep getting offense, I'll be struck by lightning. Ka-chow!
Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom. You know, this show has an openly Catholic character.
Lou the Manatee?
Yeah, I'm openly Catholic. I'm even named after an apostle.
Lou the Apostle.
Yeah, Matthew, Mark, Lou, and John. Duh.
Anyway, I don't know that you're openly Catholic. I've never gotten that vibe from any of your sketches.
What do you mean? Like, I bring lettuce into almost all my sketches.
What does lettuce have to do with it?
Let us pray.
You've stooped to a new low. How does a manatee even become Catholic?
Well, listen, to be honest, it's kind of by accident. They dropped me in a baptismal pool when they were trying to transfer me from the seas at Epcot. I mean, listen, it happens. We're in the Bible Belt. But anyways, listen, I really stayed after I heard what the guy could do with loaves and fish. I mean, have you tried the blood of Christ, Tom? It tastes like wine. It's great.
I can literally sense all the people turning this off right now.
Oh, that's too bad. I need everyone watching to know my religious beliefs and my politics. It's very important to me.
You know, I thought the post-show snacks were what was important to you.
You know, those are good. But I really go to Mass for the donuts and coffee afterwards. I don't have the powdered sugar to make cold foam with. Katie's got Jesus there.
Lou the Catholic Manatee.
Repent?
It doesn't smell good.
It doesn't taste good either.
That's what happens when you go diving in the weird cabinet in the back that's full of wine everyone forgot about. That was the one that was open.
I finished it. That's how you know I'm a real Catholic.
Anyway, a Death Star popcorn. I don't know what transition you make at this point. A Death Star popcorn bucket will be released at Disneyland's Season of the Force. I love this, but you can only access the popcorn via a thermal exhaust port. It's a little weird. Oh, man, did you guys see all the specialty food they're going to have at this event? Man, the only thermal exhaust port that's going to be exploding at this event will be mine. All weird food. Speaking of that, a new TikTok video shows that a guest pooped all over the they pooped all over the floor and the walls of the queue of Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot. There's a video. And I personally feel offended. Usually I'm the one shitting all over this ride. But deep down, though, it's good to know that someone else had that damn coconut water at the Flower and Garden Festival. Feel good about it. What I want to know is why didn't they wait and go do this in their Disney hotel room? It would have added some much-needed color to the walls. Splash of color they all needed. Oh, anyway, despite the smell and the visible feces, guests continued to wait in line. You could say they were undeterred. Oh, man. So after that guest decorated the waiting area, even Drax the Destroyer was like, you know what? I'm not that hungry for cake or toast now. I'm good. Based on that bowel movement, how that looked, though, the guests might want some toast. Settle their stomach a little bit. That's rough. Anyway. What are they calling themselves? Anyway, one section of the remodeled Emporium at the Magic Kingdom is complete. The area adjacent to Casey's Corner, and honestly, it's not great. Yeah, it doesn't look great. It's kind of plain. Former Imagineer Jim Scholl said it looks like an Oklahoma truck stop he visited recently. Yeah, it is a lot like a truck stop, though, because if you go in the back, someone will force feed you a wiener.
Hot dog.
Yeah. Oh. Aren't you glad your family came to this? Oh, man. Happy birthday, Rob. A new coffee shop will open soon in everything pop shopping and dining at Pop Century, because that's what you really want, cheerleading groups hopped up on caffeine. That'll improve the situation. Yeah, the Pop Century coffee shop will be a historic one in that it'll be the first at any resort to have coffee that costs more than your room. The iconic Cementosaurus of Dinoland USA is now extinct. He's gone. Don't pretend it was good. The towering dino has finally been torn down ahead of the land's transformation into the Tropical Americas expansion. Yeah, the removal happened overnight, and some are wondering, myself included, how did they do it so fast? How so fast did that whole thing vanish? Not a trace. Well, it turns out since the dinosaur already had cement shoes, they could just roll it into the Rivers of Light Lagoon. It's down there. It's down there with the lotuses and the... all the crashed kites and the lotuses and the cement dinosaur. And with that, all of Dino-Rama has now been demolished. It's all gone. Man, that construction crew demolished that faster than Epcot guests getting free Uncrustables. No one saw that. Come on. There was a line to rope drop free Uncrustables yesterday at an event that sells food. People were like, no, I've had the festival food. I know how this is going to go. I'm going to go wait 15 minutes for a free sandwich. Anyway. Yesterday, the National Weather Service, I think I did this joke already. Yeah, skip this one. I did this joke already. Oh, no, we did that already. No, keep going. Skip that. Walt Disney Animation Studios has confirmed that they're moving away from developing long-form streaming content for Disney+. Or is that steaming content? I can't read the teleprompter. Yes, we agree. Let's stop with the steaming content, please. No more steaming content for Disney+. What just happened? Do I want to... Joe, what did you do, Joe? Did someone have an accident? What was that?
No more steaming content on Guardians.
No more steaming content on Guardians. Anyway. It's kind of what the studio looks like after all you leave some weeks. Epic Universe's parking lot has received new signage, including signs for their valet lot. According to Universal fans on Twitter, these are the greatest parking lot signs in history, and Disney is scrambling to compete. How will they compete with the parking lot signs? Anyway, thank God. That's the news. Thank Jesus Chrysler, that's the news. Who brings us the news?
This program is brought to you by WIGS, the WDWNT Inner Globe Society. Support WDWNT to get early and exclusive access to content you can't find anywhere else, including exclusive post shows for WDW News Tonight and Park Center, access to our prize wall, a monthly Zoom with Tom, access to our Discord community, early access to our events, and much more, starting at just $2 per month. For more information, visit patreon.com/WDWNT or visit WDWNT.com and click the Patreon link. Join WIGS and unlock even more WDWNT.
I assume we have WIGS members here tonight. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for being. Or maybe after that monologue, former WIGS members. Possibly. Let's see what's premiering this week on Disney Plus. Let's see what's steaming. Can the audience see it? They can't see it in the audience, by the way, which kind of kills the graphics bits. I could try to just explain the image, I suppose. The people at home are dying right now, I assume. I don't know what to do because they can't see it. I guess we'll try again later. Okay. Well, anyway. This might be a problem for you might have to reenact your date on stage because we can't show the video.
All right. Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Play the manatee for that?
Probably, yes.
Anyway.
I think Katie and Billy, they were there too, so.
They were there, yeah.
Someone
And
had
you
to
were
film.
there, and you were there. Anyway. So yeah, we do, hopefully, if the monitors work, we will show you what happened with Nick's date as well. Tonight, the Disney Decades game is back.
It's back.
It's good. We've gone to the test pattern behind you. That's always a good sign.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Don't worry, people who were offended earlier, that's not the pride flag behind him. Just want to make sure you know.
I don't like this.
Anywho. So all that and more if you're still watching tonight, so stick around.
Things are getting epic at Universal Orlando Resort, and now you can find even more ways to enjoy our interactive wand adventures while in the Wizarding World. Introducing the Stimbus 3000 personal wand and massager. You can use it just like a regular wand, or perhaps tuck it away in your Chamber of Secrets to swish and flick your way through the Wizarding World in ways you never imagined. New activations throughout Hogsmeade, Diagon Alley, and Place Cachet will turn on the wands for fantasies that reach far beyond what the pensive can see.
It's not Leviosa. It's Levio. Sa.
The best part is that it could be your little secret. Cast your favorite spells and see what happens.
Erecto.
Let the wand respond to your needs.
Engorgio.
Or link it to a partner for shared stimulation.
Let's try the Hungarian horntail.
Summon fantastic beasts from your wildest fantasies.
Expecto Patronum.
Good Lord. And finally, prepare yourself to reach such grand ecstasy that you'll even see your Patronus.
Phew. Twitchy little ferret, aren't you? Accio cigarette.
The new Stimbus 3000. Available now along with new butterbeer-flavored goldfish crackers, Oreos, and lubricants at all 400 Ollivanders locations at Universal Parks and Resorts.
Are you coming to Orlando specifically to see WDW News Tonight in person?
Do you wish your experience could be more than just 8 hours on a Thursday night? Well, wish no longer with the ultimate add-on to your life highlight. The WDW News Tonight Character Breakfast is available on a first-come, first-served basis on Thursday and Friday mornings as either a precursor or follow-up to your incredible News Tonight live taping. For over 300 episodes, you have fallen in love with the totally original characters from the show. But now you can meet them and even get a picture with them. You never know who will show up to the meal for you and your loved ones. You could possibly have an unforgettable encounter with the Charmin of Song, Batbeard, the Pirate Bat, former CFO and waistline watcher Christine McCarthy, the hippo that Bob Chapek was petting, Russ the Robot, the lobster cake mold, and many more. And be sure to bring your autograph book for a signature from your favorites. We know that character meals don't have the best reputation for cuisine, but we hired a world-renowned chef, so every bite will be memorable. Book your meal today by calling 407-WDIDNY. The WDW News Tonight Character Breakfast, extending the mayhem into your morning.
Yeah. It's my birthday, so I get to pick songs today. She says it's cold outside, she hands me a raincoat. She's always worried about things like that. She says it's all gonna end and it might as well be my fault. And she only sleeps when it's raining. Then she screams and her voice is straining, and she says, baby, it's 3 a.m., I must be lonely. Yeah, when she says, baby, I can't help but be scared of it. Oh, sometimes that the rain gonna wash away, I believe it.
Welcome back to News Tonight, where the screens are still frozen, which eliminates the graphics bits, which is about 60% of this program. So, good thing we didn't schedule a full-blown graphics bit tonight, I guess. Well, I can't go to the calendar or anything. I don't know what to do. Should we do? I have a note here. I'm going to read this in the meantime.
Okay.
We were sent this. Someone made a foam WDW. You can see this in person because you're physically here. You don't have to look up at the TV. You could. They made it, I think it's foam, but they made the WDWNT logo out of foam. Billy is scrambling through the audience. Oh, yeah, get the zoom. It's very important. They don't know what our logo looks like. Someone made the logo out of foam, and so it came with the note. The note says, "Hello, Tom. I hope this note finds you well. I love watching your shows. I made your logo for you. Would you mind giving Stephen Lane a shout-out on the next News Tonight? Thanks, your biggest fan, Stephen Lane." So yes, Stephen. Shout out to Stephen Lane, who made this very cool little sign.
That is a way to get a shout-out.
There is a PS on here.
I'm nervous.
Don't worry, it doesn't say I'm openly Catholic, so we're okay. It says, "P.S. Can Nick do the Gertie?"
I mean, we don't have graphics, like, and it doesn't really
No,
work.
but they're sitting here, they can see
oh.
it. Rob, do you have some Gertie music?
Come on. Here we go. I thought we were retired because that's my slow dance Gertie the other day.
Well, they made us a sign.
They did. They made us a sign, so they get a little Gertie.
You have to get a Gertie dance for a sign.
I should know better not to come up with anything on this show.
Same. Toddler buttercream.
Yeah, man. Once something becomes a thing, it's a thing forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
I don't know if everything's a thing forever. Thanks Shanghai faded away. Sometimes they fade away.
Oh my goodness, remember?
Yeah. It's probably because I was racist. But anyway, I want to be aggressive. I don't know. We're going to do the calendar anyway. I think the folks at home can see the calendar. I'll just read to you here in the audience Katie, just tell me when you have the calendar up because I can't see.
Everyone in the crowd, pull it up on your phone and you'll get a nice delay.
That's also that, but there'll be a delay though. It's up. All right, next week is a very special episode. We're celebrating 70 years of Mr. Toad's Wild Ride at Disneyland. That'll include the return of Liquid Magic, where we're taking a trip to Mr. Winky's bar, his pub, and also Bad Fantasyland billboards as we drive merrily to nowhere in particular. Next week we'll pass some billboards. On March 20th, we begin March Madness. It's a battle of the 64 biggest mistakes Disney has ever made. There'll also be a special Epic Universe update from one of its biggest fans and more. And then our last show of this little run is March 27th, the conclusion of March Madness, and some other fun things as we go on break then, and then return in June during the 3-day finale event, which will celebrate the end of Muppet Vision. I mean, we're not celebrating the end of Muppet Vision. We're commemorating Muppet Vision as Disney decides to brutally murder it. So, yeah. Nick, who brings us WDW News Tonight?
News Tonight is brought to you by Be Our Guest Vacation.
Move the teleprompter.
You know, I'll tell you about Be Our Guest Vacation because I know this spot off the top of my head. They have vacation experts, like the whole office, like everywhere you turn, every office you go in their building, they have a big building, I'm sure, and you go in there, everywhere you turn, there's a vacation planning expert. And you know what they can help you do? They can help you plan your next Disney vacation. So what you gotta do is you gotta head over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT. That's the website, that's where you start, that's where you get the good deals. And they can help plan your next deal. So you're going to Disney World, like right down the street. Maybe you're not going there, you don't need them for that, but maybe you need them to go to Disneyland or to Disney Cruise Line or Adventures by Disney, wherever they go. They probably go some cool places too. They can help you book unforgettable tours and VIP experiences and adventures. But the best part about this whole thing is their concierge services are free. So book today. I memorized that. I read that so many times.
I'm beginning to see how the date went.
Thank you, Nick.
It's all we talked about the entire time. Concierge services.
That's all you talked about the whole time. Oh, talking about the whole date?
Yep.
I don't know. Everything's pretty graphics heavy, so I don't really know. Should we do comments? No, because you can't see them. Or do you have them on?
I have them on here. Yeah.
So let's do psychotic comments, and we'll try to do that. You guys just have to listen real close to what he's saying.
Just
Nick always reads correctly.
You don't need. Yeah.
He's a very good enunciator.
All right.
Walt Disney presents.
You guys see that too? Oh, it's just for us.
The Walt Disney Company announces more layoffs affecting news and entertainment networks. Gobstopper wrote, I was hoping they would lay off the person who came up with the idea that my grandma must show her phone to get her annual pass discounts in stores instead of swiping her magic band or pass card. My grandma has a flip phone, and many don't want the phone app. Stupid.
I'd just be happy if they get rid of the people who made the accolade.
Dinoland Cementosaurus demolished. Yeah, that's the word. All right.
This is why you need the graphics.
I still got it. We're good. At Disney's Animal Kingdom, Mandy, yes, that one wrote, is this information concrete?
Good one, Mandy. I know you're out there somewhere.
She's there. I should have had her read it. This was a WDWNT tweet. You guys, Monsters Unchained is incredible. At one point in the ride, Johnny Weissmuller swings through the trees, and then you're in Casablanca. It's a masterpiece. Kevin wrote,
that's the meme, yeah.
Kevin wrote, all the flavors in the world, and you choose to be salty.
It's a joke. Get over yourself. For those that didn't see, the joke was like, again, Epic Universe team members were told they couldn't say anything. And then a bunch of people went on X and were like, this ride's amazing, and this happened, and blah, blah, blah. And so even Silver Dollar City jumped in on the meme and like wrote, like it's a scene from what's the firefighting ride at Silver Dollar City? Fire in the Hole. They said, oh, Monster Unchained is great, and then they explained a scene from Fire in the Hole. And so I was like, oh, I got to get in on this. And yeah, so that's the joke.
Richard wrote, enjoy the Footlight Parade monster while you can.
It's in the lobby. It's out there. She's scary. When we turn off the lights at night, the Busby Berkeley girl's scary, man. You walk into that dark room and she's just staring with that face. It's not. Yeah, it's rough. That and the ghost in the studio, it's pretty rough.
AMC Snow White, light up minecart, popcorn bucket, images leaked.
Yep.
I don't know if anybody can see them, but Disney fans 1928 said, looks like a rolling dumpster fire. Oh, that kind of works, actually. Gianna wrote, that is Lord Farquaad, not Snow White.
I mean, given the new animation style for Shrek 5, it might be. None of them look great, so.
Next story, Matthew Lillard casted mysterious role in Daredevil Born Again. Philly Craft wrote, he's playing Shaggy, who will help Daredevil solve the case of the haunted library in Hell's Kitchen.
I thought he was playing Ghostface. Someone's going, oh, getting a lot of groans tonight.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm going back to Japan.
2025, Disney's, well, a lot of mine have to have pictures related to
Good, this is the right week for them.
All right.
Perfect.
2025, Disney's Port Orleans Mardi Gras golf cart parade features Genie's Lamp and Encanto, Hercules,
Sorry,
and
what?
more.
What was that next? What was the second movie? Huh? Who?
Encanto?
Encanto, yeah.
Encanto.
Not Encanto.
Yes.
That's what the sequel will be called. I got one. Encanto. I swear, in 5 years, when that trailer drops and it's Encanto, you're getting a text message.
That is amazing.
I was right.
Anyway, Samurai Steve wrote, this is the most Temu Disney thing I've ever seen. To which WDWNT replied, they're made by cast members using available materials. It's not meant to look like a park parade.
It's not. They're literally using recycled materials to build a parade that has to run once for 30 minutes. You know, like Universal's daytime parade.
There you go. These are the jokes. Yeah, this is good.
I'm doing better than the monologue right now.
We got one more. Cosmic Behind, which is a great headline.
That was Brittany. That was not me.
Cosmic Behind guest poops all over floor and walls of Cosmic Rewind at Epcot. Mike wrote, almost as bad as the time when I saw one bearded guy throw up in his hat. Rest of the time he complained Walter Cronkite should still be narrator of Spaceship Earth and kept wondering about magic journeys. Wonder what happened to that guy.
Oh, Jason. He's sleeping somewhere in the studio. He's on his Epcot. Oh, we've said that before. Don't pretend that's new. It's the Epcot. He sleeps on the Epcot.
Felicia wrote, okay, I'm kind of disturbed someone stood there and filmed it.
Yeah. I agree with that. The fact that someone filmed the poop all over the place was pretty wild. I thought it was wilder that people kept walking through it and just stood in that room. Like someone actively went to the bathroom in that room and they all just stood there like this waiting. I'm sorry. It's a weird situation. Yeah, I mean, in fairness, like the part, I saw a lot of mean comments, but based on, again, I'm not a forensic scientist or anything, but based on what I saw, there was a low mark on the wall as if someone had rubbed it. I'm guessing it was a child or perhaps one of the 6 neglected dwarfs. Perhaps, but it was probably a kid had an accident. So like, it's a weird situation how guests reacted to it, but I think it's weird to jump to a conclusion that, you know, either someone A, purposefully did it, or B, it was a full-grown adult that like just, you know, decided they couldn't wait to go to the bathroom. Someone clearly had an accident, and yeah, the reaction was weird. The reaction from people to film and to stand there and to walk through it was very weird.
Last comment, Alan wrote, possibly an expression of the current Disney experience. Crappy, yet we keep going.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We lost the graphics again, so I
Yeah,
can't
we
do any
did.
of the graphics bits now.
So no unbuilt Disney?
We can't even show your segment. We can't show the date. I don't know. Aw. We got to do something. I don't know. Hopefully they're working on it. I don't know.
Well, we could show it. Everybody's going to watch it on their phones.
I mean, they could watch it on their phones. It's going to be delayed, though. And that's the problem there.
We can all go back to the booth back there with Katie. Want to go back to the booth?
Let's take the whole crowd to the booth. No, we can't. We can't fit
Katie
in there.
would love that.
Katie's super nice.
Exactly.
She would not care, but we physically cannot fit. See, like she's saying we could. How are we going to put all of them in the booth?
They can watch it 2 at a time.
2 at a time.
Yeah, we'll just keep showing.
You and I will have to wait while we cycle them through. But still, our hourly capacity will be higher than Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure.
We'll make the whole 4D experience too. Like,
Wow.
I don't know, we'll pump in smells of Sanaa and have the yeah.
Good gravy. So, yeah. I don't know that we have a solution. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to sit here. I don't know.
Why don't we bring out Rob's birthday cake?
It was supposed to be a surprise. But I think Allie and the kids are like, yeah, then we could go home.
There you go, see?
Cake? Did someone say cake?
Lori, can you get the cake? Let's just do it now. What are we?
I literally didn't know
the monitors don't work. Just bring out the cake.
I was actually hoping there wasn't. I said that.
Shut up, Joe.
I told you it was a surprise.
You did not tell me there was cake.
Yes, I did.
Wait,
this is
there's
way
cake?
better than the graphics. I'm enjoying this.
Why do we keep skipping over the cake part of this conversation?
Just bring.
I don't think so.
She said the monitors are more important than Rob's birthday.
How dare you?
Wow, that's the meanest thing that's been said on this show tonight.
One guest at Tron would agree with you.
Rob, we have the cake. You don't have any of the cake. We have all the cake. I broke it. I broke the
I did a Gertie dance for that.
You've done a Gertie dance for less than
That's
this.
true, that's true. So I heard the cake was actually made out of lettuce and the manatee ate it all. Sorry.
This is how we're going to hit 90 minutes tonight. Who's yelling buttercream?
Everybody.
It's actually not. We had a buttercream cake last week. There's no buttercream this week. Now, welcome to the part of the show where Rob guesses what his birthday cake is.
Ooh, funfetti.
Oh, wait, Lori's got it already. Play your own song.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rob. Happy birthday to
What a wonderful wonderful personal-sized cake. No.
Does that say I'd rather be at Horror Nights? Is that what that says?
Just like this show, falling apart.
That's a pretty accurate depiction of tonight. All the graphics are not working.
That's so funny.
There you go.
It
Rob,
looks
do you know what
delicious.
kind of cake it is?
Is that toffee cake?
Is it what?
I thought it was like a Heath bar.
We
on
were
top.
told this was the cake you would.
Oh, Reese, yes, that's delicious. Peanut butter is, yes, peanut butter above all. I couldn't see from here. It looked like toffee pieces on top.
No, that's just the.
At my age, Katie, why don't you shut up back there?
You just announced his age on the air.
They get-
I think all adults are 42.
That's fair.
The joke's on you.
Sorry. You can ask my parents.
The joke's on you. Jason's 50.
Are we gonna stop the show and cut it now and go?
They're still working on the monitors. I don't know what to do. No one has me. I've only been doing this for 18 years. I have no idea.
Thank you.
YouTube can see us though, right?
Huh?
YouTube can
Get
see
her.
us.
YouTube
after.
can see us. Yeah, we could show them the graphics, but we do have a show with a live audience. All right, we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. All of you in the audience, open your phones, and you're gonna see the graphics bits 20 seconds after I show the rest of the world. I also have to try to remember what they are because I can't see them. Katie, do you want to pull up? They've already seen Disney Plus. Do you want to show it again, though?
I can do that.
Let's do that. Maybe I should pull up my phone, but then I'll be 20 seconds behind. I remember what they are. Just tell me when they're about to play.
Okay.
They're all skipping ads in the crowd. It's not skippable? No. We need to make a cent. Could you give us a cent, please? Reese's cakes are not free.
You got it. 1 cent.
Oh. Here we go. Disney. Let's see what's this week on Disney Plus. Oh, now it's working. The Brutalist. Well, I can see it. They can't see it. Get it? It's the Polynesian Tower, the Brutalist. Because it's brutal. There's going to be a delayed laugh in the audience, Nick. Just wait for it.
Why don't they just come up on stage?
This is incredibly stupid. Oh, now it's on that TV. There you go. There you go. Okay, Katie, while that's working, let's do the rest of them. Here are all the graphics bits. Let's find out the Disney Parks incorrect fact of the week. The incorrect fact of the week. There was an incorrect fact on episode 300. You just missed it between all the childish bullshit. It was there. Go back and rewatch it. All right. Let's take a trip into the world of unbuilt Disney to see what never made it off the drawing board. Lone Ranger spin. If only that movie had succeeded. And then I think we have one more. I told you all last week would be the last ever this week on Nintendo Switch, and it was. So this week, let's see what will be coming soon on the Nintendo Switch 2. Be sure to pick up Delta Dream Flight Simulator.
We never did that.
You know, I had the same thought, and I looked through all of them, and we had never done that.
Wow.
Unless Tyler labeled it wrong, which is totally possible. But nope, couldn't find it. Do we know that the Switch 2, the packaging looks like that? Is that actually, is it just adding the logo with the 2 on it?
No.
No? We don't know yet. Okay.
Barely anything's been announced for the Switch 2.
Well, Delta Dream Flight Simulator has been
And
announced.
now we've announced. We're going to get a letter from Nintendo tomorrow now that we leaked Delta Dream Flight Simulator. Is that all of them? I guess while that TV's working, everyone could crank their neck to the side. And so, Nick, the dating game this year.
Yes.
You were the bachelor. We had 3 bachelorettes.
Yes.
What's happening? Did it freeze again? No, I'm there. What's happening? What? How about all of you shut up? How about that? There's a show happening. Anyway. So, Nick. Wow, Katie's at war with everyone.
She told me she's signing her new lease, and now she's salty with her dad like that. Like she's just
Oh,
calling him out.
did he already co-sign? Like that's it. She got what she needed from you, Tom. Wow.
I see my mom turn around talking to Joe. I see it all.
They have no monitors to watch. That's the problem.
Oh my
They
goodness.
can't see anything. Jason ran away? I know Jason. Jason didn't run anywhere. Unless the cake was out, then maybe.
Where is the cake?
I'm making up for the monologue.
Yeah, we are.
So, Nick.
Yes.
You played. They're back at it. They're talking again. Joan, please. So Nick.
Yes, Tom.
Back to the show. Thousands of people are watching. Dozens, whatever. Excuse me, Joe. Joe, you can go wait outside. Anyway. The dating game.
Yes.
You were the bachelor. We had 3 bachelorettes.
Yes.
And so Deanna won the date with you.
Yes.
And we had, as always, we go and send a film crew with you. Not to film the actual date, but
Right.
before and after to see
Oh,
how
you
everyone's
were in the
feeling
restaurant
going
at
in.
the same time.
We were. That's a separate story. We thought we'd be done. Our server took a long time. We did have a reservation over an hour before their meal and thought we'd be out, and we weren't. There's a lot of confusion. Billy almost died. It was the whole thing. EpiPen was busted out. It's okay. So the date, we record before the date and after the date, and we're going to see how things went. Let's find out right now. So Nick, usually you and I introduce this segment and some other couple goes on the date, but this year, you're lucky enough to be you.
This year, I am lucky enough to get the meal.
Yeah.
Yes. No,
I think I paid for our date at Abracadabra last time.
that is correct. This is really exciting. I am nervous for one thing, though.
What's that?
The Sanaa menu has a lot of hard-to-pronounce menu items. I don't want to look foolish like ordering something I can't pronounce, so...
Nick, she's watched you on the show, so she already knows.
Yeah, well, I gotta play it safe. Probably order something I don't really want just so I can pronounce it.
Don't order the poachy, then.
Oh, I can't say that.
Poachy. So you excited?
I am very excited.
That's great.
Yeah, we've been chatting a bit throughout the week, and we were here sitting in the lobby talking. I think we're gonna have a great time. I'm looking forward to it.
That's great. And so we're gonna, Billy and Katie and I are gonna go.
Look in the windows right over there.
Probably not gonna go sit at a bar with Billy and Katie, but we'll go entertain ourselves for a little bit. Let us know when the date's over, and then of course awkwardly we'll ask you and your date how it went.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
So you won the date with Nick.
Yes.
You chose Sanaa.
Yes.
Why Sanaa?
Oh, why not?
Well, I mean,
know,
you're
I said
preaching
that
to the
before.
choir, but-
Exactly. Bread service, it's amazing, but the atmosphere out here is great. So have a little dinner in there, some drinks, come out here, hang out.
Great.
It's a great date.
You excited?
I'm very excited.
Good, that's awesome. Let's see how it goes. All right, Nick, the date has now concluded. We're back where we started. How did it go?
Look, I had a great time. I think she had a great time. I feel we connected pretty well. We had a great time. We laughed a lot. We had so much in common. Like, it was, yeah. So we both miss pizza from up north. I think the pizza in Florida is awful.
She's from New Jersey, right?
She's from New Jersey.
Yeah.
You know, she's a Giants fan, which I know.
That's rough.
So that was rough a little bit. But no, I mean, oh man, we had such a great time. We connected on so many different things. I personally look forward to seeing her again.
Okay, so another date is definitely.
It was implied. It was implied in our discussion. We'll see what she says.
She says in the moment.
No, she said something different. Can we erase that, please?
Oh, we can't. Billy doesn't know how to edit.
Oh man. No, I mean
our cut button is broken. Oh, you made the. You made the thing.
Oh no!
Why am I blanking on the name of that? The African crowned crane.
Ibis.
No, African crowned crane. You made him laugh.
No, that's definitely an ibis.
No.
I know these things.
Also, isn't it ibis?
Yes.
Like ibis in the morning. Anyway, that's a joke for old people like us.
Yeah, we talked a lot about Disney stuff, other stuff like we just
politics.
We have a lot of, religion, politics, kids. The kids thing came up really quick.
Did it actually?
Oh, it
you're
did.
joking?
No, it did. It came up within the first 5 minutes. I avoided the question. Oh, look at that. There's something walking there. That's not evil. What is that?
There's
That's
a
a copy.
flashlight. Yeah, there's a big animal.
I
like how Nick's even changed. This is what he did in the restaurant.
Yeah.
What's
kids?
that out
Oh, wait,
there?
look at that animal
What's
out
that
there.
animal?
I see. But no, seriously, like I think it went great. I had an amazing time.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, let's get the other side of the story now. So, we got Nick's side of the story. How did the date go?
I thought it was great. He's such a great guy. He really is.
Yeah.
He really is. And we had so much fun, and we laughed the whole time.
That's great.
So I hope he said the same.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, good.
He was a
okay.
little more detailed, but.
Oh.
Now she's like, what did he say?
I hope
Well,
in
now
a
you have
good
to
way.
tune in on episode 30. Never mind.
Oh.
Anyway.
I hope it was all good things.
No, it was all very positive, yeah.
Okay, good.
So is there another date, you think?
I would love to.
Okay.
I hope he said the same.
He did. I'll spoil it and say that he did.
Oh, spoiler alert.
He said you guys already basically agreed to another date.
I mean, kind of.
Yeah, so.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I would love to. Yes.
Yeah, so everyone said what they said at the table, apparently. Not in full, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's great. Good to hear.
He's such a good guy. I'm having so much
Aw.
fun. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And I'm sure
you.
the bread service was also great.
It always is.
It always
is.
That's my true love. Rosanna and then the bread service.
And then the bread.
Yes. That's how it goes.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Great to hear.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Are you tired of the same old boring food and drink options? Mexican food, Asian food, Italian food. Well, join us for something we call Hawaiish food at Polynesian's Resort. We've got everything you're looking for, from food to drinks to entertainment. Celebrate special occasions at Patio Hana's, where Moana herself will come spank the lucky birthday boy with her shillelagh. Or find out what our mixologists have been up to with the lapu lapu you love, but served inside a potato with real Irish whiskey. Over at Kona O'Brien's, our top of the aloha breakfast is not to be missed, with Tonga shepherd's pie and more. And for lunch, we're cooking up some corned beef and cabbage pot stickers that'll make you want to kiss the Maui Blarney Stone out in our lobby. For those in a hurry, we've got counter service downstairs at Captain Cook's of Dublin. In the evening, wind down over at Trader Shamrock's Grog Grotto, or out there on the terrace, you can listen to your favorite U2 songs on the ukulele. And of course, we have that world-famous leprechaun Dole Whip. And if you think this accent is shite, wait until you hear our staff talk. So kept her little luck at the feety and dragged the whole family down for the best and only Irish joint in the world. It's more than just a dumb idea. It's a lifestyle going all the way back to our founder, Roy O. Disney. Come find us at the end of the rainbow and tell him Don O'Brien sent ya.
Wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to.
Travis Kelce, you and the Kansas City Chiefs just lost the Super Bowl. What are you going to do next?
I'm going to Fun Spot! Viva Fun Spot! Viva Fun Spot! Viva! Viva Fun Spot!
I think everything's working. Well, tell me, doctor, where are we going this time? Is this the 15th or 1999? It's all I wanted to do is play my guitar and sing. So take me away, I don't mind, but you better promise me I'll be back in time. I gotta get back in time. And don't bet your future on just one roll of the dice. Better remember that lightning never strikes twice. Please don't drive 88. I don't want to be late again. So take me away. I don't mind, but you better promise me I'll be back in time. Yeah, I gotta get back in time. Are we ready? Take me away, I don't mind. I'm gonna stop this song cause we're low on time.
Welcome to this edition of Disney Decades, the game where we have some questions about some things that happened at Walt Disney World and Disneyland, and our contestants behind me have to guess what year the event took place. So we have our two teams here with us today, and we have Team Orange on this side, Sean and Matt over here, and we have Team Red on this side, John and oh, okay, I get it. Frank,
Mike,
Phil. Oh, Mike. Okay, wait. Okay, excellent job. All right, we're gonna play this game. It is time to play Disney Decades. Are you ready? You got your time windows. Let me show the people at home the time windows really quick.
You should have Katie turn off the monitor.
We got the timekeepers. Is that what they're called? Yes. All right, I should know that. what are those things called?
The time wheel.
That's what I've been calling them. Okay, good. At least I got 50% of it right. So you got the time wheels over there with the years 1950 through the year 1920 and beyond. And then over here.
Nope.
2020.
Nope, wrong way.
Yeah, 2020. That would probably.
So close.
Going backwards.
I knew what you meant.
No, this is a new version of the game.
Oh.
It's an early
Pre-Disney.
Early Disney company.
Find out where things happen.
All right, so we have
before they
years on those time wheels. We have these time windows. Each team has 7. Calm down. I made this game. I can call them whatever I want.
Yeah! Do the paper airplane again!
Let me do my game.
Nick's really standing up for himself. I feel like on that page he was like, I don't like the way Tom talks to you. And
So they got these keepers of time, and they have 1 through 7. If they're really, seven. If they're really sure about the year the event happened, they'll use a smaller window of timekeeper, which is smaller. See, that's why I call them windows, you know? They're keepers of time. That doesn't make sense. If they're not that sure, they'll use a larger timekeeper with a larger window of time. There you go. I said it right. Anyway, let's get on with the game. All right, here's your
What's the object of the game?
The object of the game is the first team to use all 7 of their timekeepers wins the game.
I like Windows better.
Or if I run out of questions. But we've never run out of questions yet. That's crazy. All right, are you ready for question number 1?
You should have Katie turn off the monitor.
We should have Katie turn off the monitor.
Let me do that real quick.
Thank you. Good job.
Usually she'd be on top of this, but obviously there's 400 other things.
Turning off the monitor on the show.
All right.
I don't know how to do
You're just going to stand in the way of it? You can just block it.
Just start. Yeah, just.
All right,
just start the game. I'm blocking it enough.
All right. Mary Poppins opens in theaters. Decades later, guests would see these characters come to life in the great movie ride at MGM Studios. What year did Mary Poppins open in theaters? Which, again, decades later, guests would see these characters come to life in the great movie ride at MGM Studios.
That's what I was thinking 70s too. Okay.
We're ready. That was really quick over here. Really sure of themselves. Pretty sure.
Yeah, pretty sure.
All right. A little less sure on this side, but Team Red is locked in. You good?
Yep, we're locked in.
All right. All right. What year did Mary Poppins open in theaters? Both our teams are locked in. I'm going to start with the team with the bigger time window over here. Red team used their number 7 timekeeper. 7. And went with the years 1961 through 1967. Over here, they used a 1, and you went right with 1964.
That's right, Nick.
All right. The actual year was 1964. So the red team on the first question, the orange team on the first question used the number 1 time window. Do you got a place for that? Put it on the ledge right behind you there.
Right there.
There you go. The red team, you also got that. You can put that right aside. Excellent job. So the red team used their number 7. And, number 7. And the orange team used their number 1. All right. The next question here on Disney Decades. The Empress Lily, a boat-shaped restaurant at the Disney Village Marketplace, is christened by Lillian Disney, Walt Disney's widow, for whom the ship is named. What year did that happen? The Empress Lily, a boat-shaped restaurant at the Disney Village Marketplace, is christened by Lillian Disney, Walt Disney's widow, for whom the ship is named.
Right there. Yeah. That seems right. I don't know what year she died. Because I know he died like around in here-ish. Here. So it's. Wait, what did you, can you repeat the question?
I can repeat the question. The Empress Lily, a boat-shaped restaurant at the Disney Village Marketplace, is christened by Lillian Disney, Walt Disney's widow, for whom the ship is
The
named.
Disney Village Marketplace, that was Disneyland, right? Okay, because that would be very important. But I don't think she was on line when Disney. Yeah, when that opens. Okay, it has to be that. Yeah, okay.
Give you a few more seconds. You locked in on this side?
I think
You
we
good?
are.
All right. Whenever you're ready, Team Orange.
ready.
You good? All right. All right. So, what year did Lillian
later than
Disney
us.
christen the Empress Lily, the Disney Village Marketplace? We're going to start over here again with the red team. The red team used a number 5 timekeeper and went with the time period of 1968 through 1972. All right, the orange team went much later. They went with a 7-year timekeeper, and they went with a window of 1984 through 1990. The actual year was 1977.
Oh.
77.
We both missed it. That's what's important.
Neither team gets that one.
We suck.
77.
Because if she.
All right,
she
next
died.
question.
Okay.
The old coupon books are completely discontinued in favor of the new passport system at Walt Disney World. What year did that happen?
That's
The
more
old
recent. They talked
coupon
about this
books
a
are
couple weeks ago.
completely discontinued in
like
favor of
that's
the new
around-
passport
that's
system
recent. That's pretty recent.
at Walt Disney World.
I think so.
It was so when I came in 2008. We had the passports because that's the first time I ever came to Disney. Showing my age, how young I am. But it was before. I think it was before here. I think it was before 2008 because the passports were a thing in 2008.
We're ready. You were ready pretty fast, yeah. All right.
I think it.
All right, Team Orange is already locked in.
I feel like it was like.
Give you a little more time, Team Red.
Yeah.
Looks like you have an idea of where you want it.
Something like that. I feel like. Yeah. Okay.
All right, good. All
Yeah.
right. What year were the old coupon books completely discontinued in favor of the new passport system at Walt Disney World? Orange team, we'll start with you. You used a timekeeper of 7 years.
That's
7?
Yeah, 7. And went with 1980 through 1986. Covering the early 80s. I think you went with a much different time period over here. The red team went with 1999 through 2004.
I think they're more right.
The
I'm thinking
actual
of the
year
wrong
that
thing.
happened was 1981. You got it over here with the orange
Wow.
team.
Yeah, I was thinking the wrong thing.
Sorry about that, red. The orange team just used their number 7 timekeeper. That is their second
I would
one.
never have thought that far, that early.
Excellent job. All right, next time question for you all.
That's interesting.
America on Parade debuts for the bicentennial at Disneyland and Walt Disney World. America on
200
Parade
years,
debuts
76.
for the bicentennial at Walt Disney
So
World
you think
and
it's that year? You think
Disneyland.
77?
Are you asking when it
What do you-
debuted?
Actually,
I'm asking
do you
when
think
it
I
debuted.
think the year before and the year after. Yeah. Because all starts up.
We're ready, Nick.
We're
You're
ready.
ready over here? All right. Orange team is locked in. Red team is locked in. We'll start with the orange team. They locked in first. The orange team went with a 2-year window of time from 1975 through 1976.
I bet it's that.
Over here on the red side, you also included those same years. You used a 3 timekeeper, 1975 through 1977. The correct year is 1975.
Yeah. Thought so.
Nice.
Nice job. Both teams get the win there. They both had 75 in their window. So the orange team used their number 2 time window.
That makes sense.
And the red team used their number 3 time window. So that means the orange team has used 3 of their time windows. The red team has used 2 of them so far. All right, the next Disney Decades question. President Ronald Reagan, right over there, gives a speech to students participating in the World Showcase Fellowship Program at the America Gardens Theater at Epcot Center. What year did President Ronald Reagan give a speech to students participating in the World Showcase Fellowship Program at the America Gardens Theater at Epcot Center? Hello, Ronald. How you doing today?
Okay, so then he's 84.
A man of little words.
So 80,
Can you recite
so
some of that
here.
speech you gave?
Okay.
Wow. Very patriotic words.
I think like
Everything, yes.
there.
We're ready next.
All right, the orange team is already locked in.
The red
What
team's
year
locked
did
in.
Ronald Reagan give that speech? Red team, you locked in over here?
Yes, sir.
All right. We're going to start with you since I'm over here. The red team went with a 6-year window of time from 1984 through 1989. 6 years there. Orange team started a little earlier, also used a 6-year timekeeper, and went with 1982 through 1987. The correct year is in one of your time windows. It is 1983. That is the year he gave the speech. Off by 1 year over here, but you got it. The orange team got it. And that takes their number 6 time window. All right. Who just sighed?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You got it so close. You did. You did. That was so close. So close. All right.
It's like me every day at work.
Here we go with the next question. The Disney Conservation Fund is created. Guests will eventually be able to add a contribution to their purchases at Disney's Animal Kingdom. But what year did the Disney Conservation Fund
Well, no, but they said it's eventually.
come about?
to
What
add
year
tickets
was it
before the Animal
created?
Kingdom was opened?
Eventually, guests would be able to add a contribution to their purchases at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
What do you think, like that? Like the year it was open, like a year before, and then a few years after? Yeah.
The
okay.
year the Disney Conservation Fund was created. Oh, you're all set? Hands off the timekeeper? You got it? All right. Red team is locked in already. Orange team is locked in already. Let's see what you got. All right, so our orange team went with a 5-year timekeeper from 1997 through 2000. Yes, 7 through 2001. So,
Okay, so we either
late
both
90s,
get it or neither of us get
early
it.
2000s. Over here on the red team, almost the same thing.
2002.
They used a 6-year timekeeper, 97 through 2002. Tom is already shaking his head because he knows both of them are wrong. What year was it, Tom?
Was it 95?
95.
Yeah.
It was 1995. Sorry.
So it before was right. Okay, that's what I thought.
Disneyland.
You just have to look at Tom.
That's why we did one year earlier.
Sorry to don't have the mic on for people at home, but
All right.
yeah, they did it when they announced the park. The park was announced in 95 and the Conservation Fund began with the announcement.
Yeah.
Oh, phooey.
All right, next question for our Disney Decades contestants. Disney produces Meet Me at Disneyland, a live broadcast from inside the park to help drive up attendance during summer weeknights. Tom's already shaking his head. He knows everybody's getting it wrong.
This
You-
one, I
you
don't
don't
know.
know.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I feel like
Disney produces Meet Me at
I think
Disneyland,
it
a
was
live
pre-Disneyland.
broadcast
I feel
from
like it's
inside the
pre-Disneyland.
park to help drive up attendance during summer weeknights.
I think it's going to be very early.
Maybe it is post.
What year was Meet Me at
But
Disneyland
It
produced?
doesn't. I'm trying to think to like
Because I have
when would the numbers have been that bad that they decided to do that?
musical history of Disneyland.
Because like, would Disneyland have taken a dive when Disney World opened, or would they have?
All
probably
right,
said
they're
before?
thinking about this one.
I'm gonna say like in the 60s somewhere. I don't know exactly.
When was
Lots
Vietnam?
of discussion
That
on
could
the
be wrong.
orange side.
Maybe it was the 60s.
Same over here.
I'm
on
not
the red.
helping you. I can't. The monitors don't work.
Don't see what they're doing? Yeah.
The monitors don't work.
Yeah, so no one out there
Yeah,
can see what you're
like that.
picking. Yeah.
We can.
All
I
right.
think that our deductive
Maybe we're
reasoning,
thinking hard over here.
That's how I passed the ACTs.
But this was a little.
got time?
A little later, but not.
I think it's in this.
What are you thinking? You locked in over here, red?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Red team is locked in. How about you guys over here on orange? You good?
We're ready.
You're good.
We're
We're
ready.
not
yeah.
sure, but we're ready.
I would have picked the same as you guys, so we'll see.
All right. Meet Me at Disneyland. The live broadcast inside Disneyland was produced in what year? Let's start with the red team. Red team went with a 6-year time window, 1965 through 1970, so late 60s, right into the 70s there. You went a bit earlier. You used a 5-year window, and you went with 1960 through 1964.
Oh, you.
The correct answer is 1962. You got it.
Was
Early
Vietnam.
60s.
It was Vietnam.
A little too late. Yeah.
Someone yelled Vietnam.
Yeah, that's like one. That's those years.
Thanks.
That's when the economy
So-
usually drops down is during wartime.
So Orange went with their 5-time window. That means you have a 3 and a 4 left. So Orange team only has their 3 and 4 left. Red, ooh, you have a lot more. I can't even count that high.
5.
1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. Right? 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Next question. Start with that.
Plus
Two
you
hands
read
for
about
this.
it because it's interesting.
Yeah.
Through the years.
But no, because they can't know it either.
My question's upside down. Yay.
When does Tom join our team?
One of the old ones.
All right, next question is the Animation Academy opens at Rafiki's Planet Watch at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
What year did the Animation Academy open at
Rafiki's
Rafiki's
Planet
Planet
Watch
Watch at Disney's Animal Kingdom?
It was not opening. Like, yeah, that's what I was kind of
It
thinking.
was open when I moved here, so.
Yeah. 'Cause I feel like it was open when I.
But was the safari open?
Tom is coming
I
to
think
check
that's
out the answers, and
Did it open? I would say it's but we've got 40 days.
the Animation Academy opened at Rafiki's Planet Watch at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Looks like Red is locked in.
We're
Should
locked
you,
in, Nick.
should you picked a smaller time window there? I'm just saying. All right, Orange team over here is also locked in. We're going to start with Red. Let's go start on Red. We haven't started with you guys in a few turns.
Red.
All right. So Red is going with a 6-year time window, 2015 to 2020 and beyond, or as I call it, 1920, but that's another story. Over here, much earlier, a 4-year time window, 2001 through 2004.
Definitely wasn't that early.
The correct answer is 2019.
Oh, they got it.
2019. The red team got it. Orange team, a little bit too early. So the red team got rid of their number 6 timekeeper. Great job, guys.
Come on back. Good job.
No, terrible.
Come back at this.
All right,
here.
next question here on Disney
When was
Decades.
Magic Kingdom open?
The Adventurers Club closes its doors to the public for the final time. What year did the Adventurers Club close its doors to the public
For 3.
for the final time?
Approximately when?
The doors too closed.
Just to be.
When did Disney Springs open?
That's what I was going to say too.
Because this was
Right.
was it? I feel like it was. Yeah, because I was. Yeah.
Tom is just itching to play this game.
I love this game. This is my favorite game.
You did say you want like a staff like.
We need to do a
version
staff one, like Jason on one
this
side
game.
and me on
Yeah.
the other.
I'd say, yeah. I'd say that.
It would be fun to watch.
Okay, so Venture.
And it stayed open for
It closed before I was born. I know it closed before I was born.
which one, but
We're still
I feel like-
communicating
I think
there
you're
on the red side.
I think. Well, actually, if it was definitely
Orange
before I was
has
born, I
already
think
picked
before.
a range
Like
that they're
that.
looking at.
Because I was born 2005. I know it was closed before 2005 because I read something about it somewhere.
We're ready, Nick.
All right, Orange is locked in. Let's go check with the red team. You are locked in as well. Excellent job. All right. Let's go see with the orange team. You went with a 4-year window of time, and you went with 2009 through 2012.
I don't think it was that late.
2009 through 2012. Over here on the red side, I think you went a little earlier. You did. You went with a 4-year time window, and you went with 2001 through 2004. Well, the correct answer is somewhere in the middle there, 2008.
Oh, wow.
2008 is the correct answer. Tom, you
I
knew
thought
that
it was
one?
still open
Tom
when I
shaking.
moved here in 2009.
Nodding his head.
September of 08.
Really?
You are so alive my first time I came here.
So close.
Still.
It's very close.
Check those scores before the final one. You still got 2 time windows left. Orange has a 3 and a 4, and red has 4 of them left, a 1, a 2, a 4, and a 5.
This is a fun
All right, next question here on Disney Decades. Disney legend Walter Broggie is promoted to head of the Disney Studios machine shop. What year was Disney legend Walter Broggie promoted to head of the Disney Studios machine
I don't
shop?
even know who that is.
Did you say Disney World or Disneyland?
I
He
didn't
didn't.
say
Walt Disney Studios.
Oh,
Yes,
Studios.
yes.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Is it Broggie or Brogie?
Brogy.
There.
It is Broggie. Okay, I got that one. I didn't hear a correction coming from off stage, so I figured I got it right.
Yeah, those years. Because everyone knows it was those
Walter
years
Broggie
that he
headed
did
to,
that.
promoted to head of the machine shop.
Or it could have been after his time.
Y'all set over here, Red?
Sure, yeah.
Complete
No, we have
guess.
full confidence that it was,
100% confident.
yeah, one of these 5
You
years.
are
for
so
sure.
confident. All right.
100% sure.
I think we're in on this side.
We are in on this side.
We're ready.
All right. You are ready. We'll start over here. Why not?
Why
Shorter
not
walk
indeed?
for me.
You were in the middle.
I was leaning this way. All right. The orange team went with a 4-year timekeeper, 1964 to 1967.
7.
Yes, 7.
7.
Red, ooh, you went much later. Much later. A 5-year time window, 84 through 88.
They could be right.
Let me double check. Oh, the correct answer is 1950.
1950.
Wow.
1950. The
Wow.
first year of our time window.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
that
that
was,
was a full guess. I didn't know who he was. If I would know how, like, when he was, then I would
That's
know.
all right.
More educated.
Yeah, educate. You'll learn from this game. This is our most learning
You'll never
game.
forget that now.
Yeah.
You know, when someone on the street asks you what year did
Walter Hogan
did Walter
become
Broggie get
director of the machine shop at Walt Disney Studios.
Now you know the answer.
I could write a
1950.
See, now I know. I didn't know that. I had no idea.
What would you have guessed, Tom?
I would have guessed late 50s.
Right, yeah.
It should have thought it was pre-Disneyland.
All right, next question here on Disney Decades. Disney legend Bill Justice designs the floats and costumes for the Disneyland Christmas Parade that debuts the same year Babes in Toyland is released in theaters. What year was that? Disney legend Bill Justice
Well,
designs...
I think we know on this side.
Sorry.
We're so excited we knocked
Whoa.
the table.
Knock the table.
Hopefully that's
Wait.
still on camera. If we need to readjust that, let me know.
Disney
Yeah.
legend
Sorry.
Bill Justice
It's all right.
designs the
We were
floats and
very
costumes
excited.
for
There's a
Disneyland Christmas
leg right
Parade
there.
that debuts the same year
Oh, there's
as
the mark.
Babes in
No, I don't know.
Toyland.
It's the mark for the. Oh, here.
Released in theaters.
It's over here. Yeah. No,
Who
right,
gave
right
it away was
there.
Dave's Toyland.
Right.
Big fan of Babes in Toyland over here, or Bill Justice?
No, neither.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Just the Christmas parade.
Well, there's a reason.
All
I
right.
know this.
You locked in as well? All right, both
Yep.
teams are locked in.
Sorry, I'm exploring.
That's all right. All right. Yeah, we
This is gonna be interesting.
And
over here on
And
the
that's what the
red
Cheltenham
team,
fans
we
say
got a
the
5-year
theme song for
timekeeper,
Parent Trap because they were filming
1959
Twilight next door.
through 1963. Over here on the orange side, you're pointing right to it, but you didn't have a smaller time window, or else you would have just picked
Extra
that year.
credit.
All right. They used a 4-year time window, 1960 to 1963. But he's pointing exactly at 1961 because he
More or
thinks
less.
he's so smart. Well, too bad. The actual year is 1961. You got it.
Hey, I'm okay. We got it too. That's all that
You
matters.
got it too. You did.
That's what matters.
All right, excellent job. Both teams got rid of a time window there, but that does mean the orange team is down to their last time window, just the number 3.
Use the threes.
While the
Who's
red
gonna
team
win?
still has a few left, you have a 1, a 2, and a 4. 1
Equals 7.
2 and a 4. It
7.
does equal 7. Nice. That is a good sign.
When you're not sure, you kind of.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure.
We can play all 3 at once, right?
I knew it was in the 60s, but
All right, next question here. Mark Davis and Alice Estes are married. What year did they get married? Mark Davis and Alice Estes are married. What year?
was Smart World opening. No, it was Smart World was 64.
I do know who Mark Davis is.
Frank doesn't know who Mark Davis is?
Mark Davis.
Were they in that time? Wow. Was that when they got married?
He was.
For those that don't know, obviously she became Alice
Mary Blair
Davis.
did all that.
Correct. If you're
Stuff
unclear.
in that. I think it's earlier. Well, whatever. If
He
you,
was
if you think
mostly
it's
What year did Mark and Alice get married?
Like here?
You know, this time frame where the Pirates.
Go much earlier.
Pirates or something.
That's all I'll tell you.
But I think
They're down like 3-1.
Yeah.
All I said was much earlier. I won't give you any more hints.
All right.
hey, stop giving hints over there.
No hints, no hints.
We're ready, Nick.
You ready? All right. Orange team is locked in.
We're stabbing in the dark.
There.
Red team
I'm not
right
sure.
there. You locked in. You ready to go? All right. What year did they get married? The year was 1956.
Oh.
I should have went with your time windows. I forgot to do that. But you went with the 3-year time window, 58 through 60. I think you were a little later too.
Yeah.
60 to 63.
60 to 63. Did you know that one, Tom? Did you think?
We don't need to put it back.
I had a
50s.
rough idea. I would have probably had a wide enough window. I wouldn't have guessed the exact year, but.
All right, how about a Muppets question here? We got a
Oh.
Muppets-related question here.
Muppets.
The Muppets at Walt Disney World airs on NBC 10 days prior to Jim Henson's death. What year did that happen? The Muppets at Walt Disney World airs on NBC 10 days prior
Yep.
to Jim Henson's death. Orange put theirs down pretty fast.
No, it's not back there.
Sounds right.
Tom, I mean,
here.
red team put theirs down really fast as well.
Sounds right. Very right.
You locked in, red team?
Yes.
All right, you sure?
Not, yeah.
All right.
We're very, very confident.
We're so confident.
Very confident.
That does actually.
We're
How-
ready.
that does
you
sound-
confident over here as well?
We're
I'm
confident.
going to start with red team. I mean, they put it right. They used their number one time window and put it right there.
Yes.
Right there on 1990. They are so sure about
We are
that.
positive.
They remember. I mean, you remember where you were when this happened,
Yeah,
don't you?
I wasn't born.
You were born. Yeah. Okay.
Kindergarten.
Over here,
Kids.
you also included 1990, but you included the years 88 and 89 as well. Which one are you pointing to? 88. Oh.
It's later than that.
Oh, it is later than
I
that.
think it's 90.
It is 1990, but that does mean you guys win because that was within your time window. Congratulations to the orange team. Nice job, red team. You got that one too. Yes, you did. But our winners tonight, getting rid of all 7 of their timekeepers, is the orange team. Congratulations,
Well,
guys.
thank you, Nick.
Thank you very much for playing. Appreciate it. Give a hand to the red team as well. They did a fantastic job.
Good job.
Appreciate it as always. There you go. Disney Decades tonight, Tom. Great game. Great matchup. I love it.
Good job, guys.
I just want to play it.
I know you do. I know
Give
you
me
want to
one.
play
You wanna
so
give me
bad.
one?
All right, I'll give you one.
Yeah.
Tom wants to play.
I won't look.
That was blank.
You have a blank one? Good thing you didn't use that.
Cinderella's surprise celebration stage show debuts. Go ahead.
Where's that one?
Cinderella's surprise celebration stage show. You're going with your number 1 time window, and you're picking the year 2001. Audience, do you know if he's right or wrong? I'm sure he's right? Yeah, he is right. It is 2001.
Why did I get that one?
Did you know that one?
Yeah, I did know that one.
Oh, that's my favorite castle show of all time. That's the best one.
All right, Full House.
I'm doing more. All right.
Full House. One more. Full House filmed episodes 23 and 24 of season 6 at Walt Disney World.
That I have no
Jesse
idea.
and
You
the
know? Go
Rippers
for it.
perform a Dream is a Wish
Go for
Your
it. You
Heart.
know it?
I feel like that's like
That's still on at that point?
Full House.
Full House
Yeah.
episodes 23 and 24.
No, yeah, because it was doing.
Of
Because I
season
watched it
6.
during reruns.
What
as a
year did you
child.
say?
I think it's there.
96 to 98.
I think the 25th anniversary.
They're
was in
going
there. I think you
96
guys
and
are right.
98. What do you think, Rob?
I'm gonna say 94.
It's that early?
Yeah, because that show started in the 80s, so the 6th season's got to be. I think 94.
Oh yeah, that does sound right.
How about we do 93 to 95?
Audience, what do you think? Anybody have any guesses? 92. All right.
Did it end in 90? That's what I was like, that was over already.
All right.
Yeah, because Aladdin was 90 what, 2, and that was when Steve
All right,
was
so as a
in it.
group, we're going with 91 to 93.
All right, the correct answer is 1993.
I think it was long gone by then. When would they fit it in? They were playing Millionaire 4 days a week. When were they going to fit it in? There you go.
All right.
That's enough.
Nice job.
Got to leave some questions for next time.
We do.
Yeah. I'm afraid to say we'll have a post show, but things have held up for a little while, so
They
I guess
have.
we will.
Yeah.
We got to have Rob's cake anyway, I guess.
Yeah, we do.
Someone just yelled cake? Cake. All right. Yay, cake. Well, thank you for bearing with us tonight. It was a rough one. My monologue definitely set us off on the right foot. Oh, yes. But anyway, I digress.
Hey, it's almost episode 302. And that one's going to be good.
It is. It's an even
It's
one.
going to be really good.
You know the rule. The even ones are good.
So good.
So we'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.
I have often dreamed of a far-off place where heroes welcome, waiting for me, and the crowds would cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying,